So we'll start fundamentals of lighting. So normally, mm, you know, to view any object or to view a scene, there has to be a light. Without light, it's nothing. You don't get to see anything. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just create a simple, very simple object. Means take a cube, delete off one side face. So then I'm placing a cylinder here and I place a cone here. Something like this. Let's take a sphere also. Okay. So when we look into this, let us see this default objects over here. Okay. So now, for a test render or temp renders, like I'll go to Maya software. Okay. Maya software, nothing else. So there's something called IPR. IPR. IPR stands for interactive photorealistic rendering. Select this. Okay, you can select a region to view the rendering. Okay, this is with the default lighting. I'm able to see a cone, cylinder, and a sphere with the default light. The default light is, like there is a direction light from this particular direction. Okay. You can see a direction light here. This is a direction light. Okay. And second UI. Okay. So there was a light. Go to IPR. You can see this like this. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'll come to create light. Come to create lights. These are default lights of Maya. There are six lights are there in Maya. One is ambient light, direction light, point light, spotlight, area light, and volume light. Apart from that, based on the render engine, I have a render engine called Arnold, which it is in render setting. You can see Arnold. If you go to render setting and choose Arnold, so then you can come to Arnold. Arnold lights are here. Arnold is having, this six light. Okay. There are bit difference using, like in Maya lights and Arnold lights. There are difference. Now let us say a default lights. These are default lights. Come to Maya default lights. We can achieve a fair amount of output or fair detailing using Maya default lights. I'll take ambient light. When I take ambient light, okay, already you have a direction light here. This is a default light. When you pick an ambient light, the ambient light looks like this. See, it emits light in 360 degree. Okay. So now IPR window. Okay. See IPR window. When I select the region with ambient light, I'm getting an output like this. What is this ambient light? Ambient light, it, in the name only it is there, it's kind of ambience. It will create an ambience. Okay. It will spread the light evenly so that each and every corner of the object is visible. Okay, so one is, like in light, these are the default thing: color, intensity. Color is nothing but what color of light you want. Let's say, for example, I want red color light. You get red, cyan, blue, green, yellow, white. Depends. Okay. Now again, intensity. Intensity is nothing but the power. Okay, or normally you might have seen at your home uh, 40-watt bulb or 100-watt bulb or 60-watt bulb. That watt, it differs, the amount of, brightness. The brightness will be more. Similarly, see, when I increase the intensity, the brightness is more. As I decrease, it is less. Okay, so this is ambient light. Okay, now what I'll do, let me delete off this ambient light. Okay, when I delete, I get something like this. So when you're in IPR view, you need to select the region, then only simultaneously you can see the difference. Now what I'll do, I'll create another light called direction light. When I create direction light, so it looks something like this. Okay, so the direction is something like this. Okay, so direction light works for direction. I just make it like this. You can see this side element, this side, top. You can see the top. Okay, it works only for the direction. It doesn't work for the transform, means translate. If I move here, if I move out of the box, still light will come. Okay, this is a default light. I'm gonna delete the default light. Okay, see, it's like this. Okay, so when I delete this light, it's gone. Assume if I delete this direction light, there's no light, you don't see anything. Now what I'll do, I'll create another light called point light. Okay, normally point light, see, point light emits light in 360 degree, and this acts as a um, normal bulb. So for example, if you place bulb for all the angle, like the light will reach. That's how it is. But this works for translate. When I move this front, normally you turn on the bulb and you move. How does it feel? Okay, like that only you get output. Okay. So that's a point light. The attribute of point light we'll see. Point light does have an extra thing, okay, called decay rate. The name itself says, see, Maya, in Maya, there are these kind of terminologies. Okay, these are user friendly in the sense you can understand clearly. Decay. Decay means what? Vanish or um, like kind of decompose or okay. So no more, something like that. Okay, decay rate. Now it is no decay. For example, I'll give a simple example. Okay, you take a torch, you just turn on, place your hand closer to the torch. The brightness, on hand, the light on the hand, it's bit more. Now, take your hand bit further. Okay, so what happens when light travels a distance? The light dies. Okay, so now no decay means it won't die, something like that. So in this there are options: linear, quadratic. Okay, in linear you can see something like this. Okay, similarly you have quadratic. These are different decay rates. Okay, similarly you have few effects: light fog, few more things. Okay, Then I'll come to another light. I'll delete off this point light. Now I'll take another light called spotlight. Spot. So you know what is a spotlight basically. For example, spotlight. So for example, if in any auditorium or anything, if somewhere, if some show is happening, okay. So, and these are animatable. If someone walks, a magician walks, it comes like this. That's all. Okay. So now let's do one thing. I'm gonna take this spotlight here and I'm gonna rotate this. And this, it works for rotate, translate, everything. Okay. So the light is over here. It's like this. Now come to attribute editor. Spotlight does have a lot of options. Options with respect to cone angle. Means cone angle is nothing but the cone of this light looks like this. Okay, this is a cone. You can increase the size of the angle, cone angle, so that light will spread evenly. Okay, there's another thing called penumbra. Okay, the cone angle looks like this. There's another thing called penumbra. Penumbra is nothing but the edges. Okay, it's like a feather. Okay, the feather edges are a bit more like this. See, okay, instead of sharp you get a feather. And there's something you can increase even bit more. Penumbra you can increase more, so that um, okay, so here it will be brighter. Okay, so the uh, you get kind of vignette effect somewhere here, and the light, as light travels here, okay, it dies. That's what happens in penumbra. Okay, so drop off is nothing but um, okay, I'll just select this. You get this kind of effect with the drop off. Okay, it fades off, something like that. Okay, so this is drop off. So there are multiple options are there. So that's what in spotlight. Okay, so let's delete this. Now let me take another light called area light. Area light is mainly used for interiors. Okay, spotlight is also used for interiors or even exterior part or any auditorium part. Point light is for used for interiors. Ambient light is for majorly for exteriors. Ambient light. Okay, so as I increase this, you get brightness also. So you remember, like last time when we do interior texturing, I have used this light. Okay, but that's from Arnold. Even Arnold is also having this kind of light. Fine, that's okay. It's let it be something like this. Okay, so you might see, like if I rotate this, the light direction is gonna change. If I rotate this, the direction is gonna change. So you can use this even for TV or from a window. From window, if some light is emitting, like you can use this. Okay, the light emits from window. Okay, so assume there is a window here. This particular corner, we have a window. So in that case, you can rotate this like this, and I just make it like this. So I'll just place it here. somewhere like this. Now assume, let me place a window also here in that case. Okay. So what do I do is, let me add a window here. Okay. Okay, I have done something like this. So just take this light and I place it over here. Okay. And I select this mesh. I reverse those faces. It's like this. Okay, it's something like this. So now if I do, the light is falling from here, you get an output. Now what I do, I select this light. I select this light. In Maya software IPR. Now go to attribute editor. Here, if I increase this intensity, something like this. Okay. So then for interior, we should have some other light. So this is for windows, you can use, okay, something like this. So I did duplicate this. Control D duplicate. I'm gonna rotate this to 90, and I'm gonna scale this. Okay. So attribute here 0.8. So if I'll take a render, normal render. So I just render this particular scene. Okay, I'll just come over here. Let me render this. Okay, brightness is too much. Let's reduce the brightness. So in this case, I select this, go to attribute, make this no linear, and render. You get an output like this. That's okay. Then I select this, make this 0.8 and render. Okay, you're getting an output like this. That's what a lot of trial and error you have to do. You get an output. Okay, in that case, getting for an interior from this way, you got an output. Any doubts up to here?
No, sir.
So then comes volume light. Volume light is nothing but, um, a shape will be there inside this or outside this, it will emit. So now light shape is sphere. Okay. Volume light direction. Where do you need to emit? Do you need to emit inside or outward? It says outward. That's okay. You can it this like outside the sphere, light will come. Then I'll show you like you can change the shape. So now let's say I want cylinder shape. So cylindrical shape is here. The light is having cylindrical shape. Now I'll place the cylinder here. Okay. Then after this, what I'll do, light. Does the light need inside or outward? So you can make it inward. Now light is only falling inside of this particular cylinder like that. Okay, you can increase the intensity. Now what I'll do, I'll just come over here. Then if I take a render, you can see the illumination is bit more. So now if I increase bit more and if I give some other light, other color, you get that here. See, only this particular color. Okay, so you can define a lot. You can increase a lot, many things can be done. This is with volume light. So I render this again, you get like this. Okay, so these are the default 6 types of light. The default light in Maya is direction light. Whenever you open Maya, a default light will be there, just like the default material in Maya is Lambert. Similarly, a default light will be directional light. Okay, any doubts on these 6 types of light? No.
No, sir.
Now I'll come to the theory part. So I want you all to go through session 8 of lights, understanding light. So you will be able to understand the basic concept of light, apply concept of reflection, explain the concept of reflection. So based on this, like I'll be taking the next session. There's something called reflection, refraction. What are caustics? What is translucency? Okay. So like this. Normally, lights are categorized into 3 types: general light, task light, ascent light. Let us see what is this. General lighting. It is a basic and fundamental form of light that replaces sunlight and illuminates the scene, radiates a comfortable level of brightness. Now, task light. Task. Task itself says, okay, particular task. It is a focus of light in where the tasks are performed. A task lighting can be provided by light tracking, by track lighting, okay, pendant lighting, or a portable lamp, or a lamp. You light or a candle. You light a candle, okay, that particular task. Next is accent lighting. It adds drama to the room and makes the room appear big and lighter, and also create visual interest. Example, these things. Okay. Accent lighting shows the spotlight focal points, highlighting paintings, house plants, and sculpture. So to achieve accent lighting, you can use spotlight from Maya. To achieve task light, you can use point lights over here. Even here also you can use point lights. So focus on texture of wall, cloth, textile material or outdoor landscaping as compared to general lighting. Asset lighting require 3 times more light on the focal point. Means with a limited intensity, you need to have multiple lights over there. Next is artificial lighting. It follows a standard approach of the 3-point light rig. This is called character lighting. 3-point lighting is called character lighting, wherein three different lights are default. Three different lights required. One is a key light, fill light, and rim light or backlight. Key light, fill light, rim light. This I'll show you in the next session. 3-point lighting rig consists of key light, fill light, a backlight. Backlight is also called as a rim light. Key light object key light lights the object from front. Fill light avoid harsh shadows to soften them and fill them with enough light to see the hidden detail. A backlight is set behind the object to give a strong outline. Next, overview of light effects. Light rays travel through a transparent object and get scattered on hitting a surface. Simulation of interaction of light with object becomes essential to create photorealistic images. As we know, light travels, light is a source of an energy. It travels in particular form. Okay. So when it hits the object, if it is an opaque, it bounces back by changing its direction. But if it is a transparent, it hits the object and passes through it. Light causes the following on hitting an object: reflection, either reflection, refraction, caustics, translucency, or shadows. These things will be there. Reflection. When light reflects on an object, a scattered reflection takes place and the object gets its color and specular shadow. Example, this one. If a surface is very shiny, it acts like a mirror and directly reflects all the lights it receives. Example, mirror. One gets the true reflection of objects by enabling the ray tracing algorithm, which is over here. Normally, when you come to my software, here ray tracing option is there. If you enable ray tracing, you get these options: reflection, refraction, caustics, translucence, all this you get. Shadows, anyhow, you will be getting. One of the rays sent from an object is the reflection of a sub-ray when the first ray bounces off in a ray tracing. The two important aspects of reflection are reflection map and anisotropy. Okay, this is a reflection map. In advanced, you will be learning how to generate all this. A reflection map is a reflection of an image. For a creation of reflection map, one can render a picture without reflective sphere or deform a flat image by using projection similar to the object's geometry. A reflection map can replace ray trace reflection and speed up rendering. So just go through this, you will get to know. Okay. So these are anisotropy material. Okay. Anisotropy is nothing but, like, assume for this particular object, I'll add anisotropy. Right click, assign new material, go to Maya surface. Here you have anisotropy. Yeah, you have added that. Okay, something like. So anisotropy, this is the bumps happening across a shiny surface. These bumps. Okay, these are the bumps. Okay, can replace ray trace reflection and speed up rendering. During reflection, the streaks of the tiny individual reflection can be seen running perpendicular to the bands of roughness. This can affect both reflected image and highlights. Anisotropy occurs on water surface, CD, and brushed stainless steel. We'll see some of the examples. Okay. Refraction is nothing but, like water, simple example, water, pool. Okay. So even glass. Okay. So it's the bending of, okay, when light passes through this object, it will bend. Okay. It occurs due to difference between the density of two substances passing through. One is glass. The density of glass is different. The density of water is different. If the difference is more, the bending of light will be more. To measure the density to substance, the refractive index of the substance is called, because IOR, index of refraction, is different for glass, and IOR for water is different. Okay. Glass 1.5, water 1.3. Refraction index is measured of ratio between the density of air and density of transparent material. This is called caustics. Here on the shadow, you know, there's something. So for example, you take a glass of water, a transparent glass, and place it under sunlight. On the surface, you get a reflection of, uh, kind of highlights of those light. That's called caustics. Okay, this is one. Translucency is nothing but, when light hits the surface, even skin supports. Light can pass through our skin. Okay, take a touch, place your hand over there and turn on. You see red on red color, on your fingers and all. So next is effect of shadows, ray tracing. In Maya, there are two types of shadow. One is ray trace shadow and the depth map shadow. I'll show you in the next session. This is another example. Effect of shadow, what type of shadow you will be getting. Okay. So it will give a natural feel. So just go through this. So three types of light are general, task, and asset lighting. When light hits an object, it causes reflection, refraction, caustics, translucent, shadows. Okay. So go through the session 8. Okay. Any doubts again?
No, sir.
So you have
No, sir.
go through the PDF, session 8 PDF, and practice using Maya software render engine. Create some scene. Okay, take the interior scene which you have developed earlier. So go through this, explore this. Okay, using these lights, you do the interior lighting, and rendering you have to do using Maya software, not Arnold. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine, then I'll share you this video. Just go through. Let me know if you have any doubts. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Have a good day too.
Hey, inform your friends to attend class next time. Huh? Let them be on time.
Okay, so we will.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we'll
Bye-bye.
try.
Yeah. Bye.